Hello everyone. I'm making these videos to close the gap between my current reality and my desired reality. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Chia, I'm 33 years old, and on the 10th of November, it's gonna be 5 years since I came to Mexico. And it was not planned, it just happened. The plan was to stay for like 3 months, and then I just stayed because I didn't have anything left in Germany. I didn't have a flat anymore or any responsibilities. So, and I didn't even want to come to Mexico. I just came to Mexico because it was the only country that was open because it was still kind of COVID time or kind of the end of COVID. So all the other countries still had these restrictions and it was just more complicated. So I came here and I stayed and I learned a lot. It was a hell of a ride, I'm telling you. Especially the last 2 years, I lived without money or pretty much without money, and it was a crazy lesson. A crazy lesson. I'm really, but I'm done with that now. So the the last 6 months it kind of felt like everything's falling apart. I mean, even more falling apart. And I got really frustrated with the reality as it is, with my old patterns, and i I need a change. I need to change something. And making these videos and facing the fear of being seen is part of that. So when I was a kid, I loved performing, I loved being on stage. I had a band when I was between 13 and 17, and we had big dreams. We wanted to become famous, we wanted to go on tour and travel the world and be on big stages. And well, life happened, and I forgot about it and I went down another path, which I can tell you about in another video. But about a year ago, it came to me again. Like, I want to do something like that again. It was so much fun. Where is that dream? I want to be seen again. So, how can I do it? So, about 3 months ago, I started recording my diaries with the recorder, not on video, just with a recorder on my phone. So I would just blah 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 blah, and I felt so uncomfortable in the beginning. And I also started just talking to myself, and also talking to especially one friend I have in Germany, just voice messages. And about a month ago, I felt so comfortable with all that at some point, and I said, okay, I have to do the next step. What is the next step? Little, small, little, tiny steps, so you don't feel discouraged. Um, so I said, I'm gonna make a video of myself, not to post it, just for myself. And I felt so uncomfortable. I couldn't even take the video with the front camera because I would see myself talking. like I do right now, I couldn't. I couldn't. So I took the back camera. At some point, I could do it with the front camera, and that was 1 month ago. And today, I just posted my first video on Instagram. Oh my god, my heart was racing. I'm telling you, but I'm so proud of myself, and it also showed me how little tiny baby steps. Because sometimes we think, no, that step is too small to even lead me into the right direction or to succeed, but that's not true. It helps so much, and then you feel comfortable with it, and then you go the next step, and then you go the next step. So I did that today, and I am so proud of myself. Well, so now the last months I felt very, very frustrated with my life and how things are going, and I was very happy with all that. I mean, nothing really changed. I was very happy the last years with my current reality, and now I grew out of it, and I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. And I've been the last months rejecting everything that I liked before, and I had to reject everyone and everything. But there was nothing new yet, so my frustration just grew more. I felt so depressed. I didn't know what to do with myself. Like my life has no purpose, you know? It's like everything that I liked before, I don't like anymore. Or I maybe for a little bit, for example, some creative work, some making decoration, dream catchers, macrame, I don't know what. But it feels like, yeah, it's fun, but it's just a little part. There is a lot missing still, and I don't know what it is. And I am now in a moment of my life where I want to find out what that is. And I will be happy if you join me on that journey.